Hi and welcome back to the space where we talk about real growth, real change, and the journey of becoming who you are meant to be. And today we are talking about growth, the kind that stretches you, hurts you a little but changes everything. But here is the truth: growth doesn't come wrapped in comfort. It shows up in moments that feels confusing, uncertain, and most times even painful. But those moments, they are scared. They are the beginning of your next chapter. But if you're waiting for the perfect moment, let me say this quietly but clearly: it is not coming. Create the moment by choosing to start. You don't have to feel ready to grow. In fact, most of the times you won't. We are told to wait until the timing is perfect, until we feel confident, until you have it all figured out. But life doesn't work like that. Growth doesn't wait for your permission. It knocks, and sometimes it kicks the door down. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment, it is not coming. You create the moment by choosing to start. Let's be honest, growing is not glamorous. It is late nights, quiet tears, losing people you never thought you would outgrow, facing your own reflection and realizing you don't recognize the old version of you, and that's okay. Transformation is messy, but you are not broken, you are breaking open. When life feels like it is pulling you apart, sometimes that's because it is making room for something greater, something aligned, something real. We think growth has to be massive, but truth, it is small, consistent shifts: waking up and choosing not to quit, saying no to something that doesn't deserve you, speaking kindly to yourself for once, taking 5 minutes to breathe instead of breaking down. That's growth, and that's powerful. You don't have to make a leap, just a step, and then another, then another. Every version of you has served a purpose, but not every version of you has get to where you are headed. So let go of fear, let go of doubt, let go of old story of you that says you are not enough. Growth is not about becoming someone else. It is about uncovering who you are already underneath of noise. Growth is not just about goals, milestones, or success. It is not flashy. It doesn't always look good, but it is one of the most important parts of being alive. Growth is deeper than milestones or success. Growth is becoming more aware, more honest with yourself, more connected to your values, more in control of how you respond to life even when it gets messy. It is also learning how to be with yourself both in quiet and in chaos. Let's talk about the uncomfortable part of the growth, because here is what no one will tell you. Growth often looks like walking away from familiar things, facing hard truths, or facing the reality of whom you have been, doing the right thing even when it is the hardest thing, letting go of people who can't come with you. It hurts sometimes, and it's supposed to, but pain is not a sign that you are doing it wrong. It is a sign that you are stretching. We live in a world that glorifies fast results, but real growth, it is slow, it is laid. It is not always visible from outside. You don't have to prove your progress. You don't have to post every way. You just need to stay committed to your becoming. Even if no one sees it yet, keep growing. Even if it is hard to measure, keep growing. You want to know how to know you are growing? Pause before reacting. You set boundaries you used to avoid. You're careless about being liked and more about being real. You forgive yourself faster. You keep showing up even on the hard days. That's growth. That's courage. So if you are listening right now and you are wondering, am I doing enough? Am I becoming who I'm supposed to be? Let me remind you something. You are growing in ways you can't always see. But one day you will look back and realize how far you've come. And when the day comes, I hope you are proud. Not just of what you did, but what you've become. I want you to remember this. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to outgrow people, places, and patterns. Do not apologize for growing. Stand on it. Own it, and trust the version of who you are becoming. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to someone who is in their growth season. And remember, the best version of you is not found, it is grown. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Peace and love.